Yo everyone, it's KJ, becoming the biggest artist in the world. And today, the song we made in the past 2 videos comes out. And this is what it sounds like. Just a little bit. So I was listening to the song on Spotify and I was listening to it and I was like, bro, this sounds solid. This sounds really good. Like, I actually like it. And then I made the decision to listen to other people's music, like Leon Thomas and artists of that nature, their music that they dropped. And I was enjoying it, right? I was enjoying listening to their music, and then it just flipped. It just flipped to comparison. And that's the dangerous thing about watching other people's success, is that you compare your success to their success, which is so dangerous. I just need to accept that we're all on our own journey, and it's okay. You know, it's okay if somebody starts way later than me and then has more success than I do, because what is even success? But here's the thing, right? We often compare up. We always look up at other people and think, man, that's what I want, that's where I'm gonna get. I feel crap about myself because I'm down here. It's wrong. But life is just a collection of memories and experiences and the emotions that you attach to it. That's it. So what emotion are you attaching to your experience? We shouldn't run away from negative emotions. This is all part of life. Without the negative emotions, you won't know what a positive emotion feels like. And in that way, comparison is healthy, because it's turning it into gratitude. And back to my point of, we don't compare down. Even somebody being born in, I don't know, Vietnam. Why were they born there and I was born in New Zealand? Because they will be looking at me like, oh man, like they flee their country. I don't know if Vietnam, probably, but you know what I'm saying, right? They flee their country to come to Australia and New Zealand or wherever they can go. And they're looking at me like, man, he's got it so good because he's born in a developed country or wherever they would think. And I'm looking at somebody else thinking the same thing. So I just need to be grateful for what I got. And it's just this idea of success, and success being about numbers and success being about money, all external things. Really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then if we tie back to music, I compare myself and my music to other artists, thinking my music's not good enough. And now that I'm learning from all of you guys watching and commenting on my stuff, that you might look at my music and think that your music's not good enough, which is shocking to me, because it's crazy to me that people would look at me and my music and the way I do things as I need to get to his level, because I'm looking at somebody else thinking I need to get to their level. And of course, it's a good thing to want to constantly better yourself and improve. What's not good is the mentality. I almost see it as a reflection of myself. Like, I compare my music to others and it's not as good, right? So therefore, I am not as good. You know, why does it have to tie into who I am? You know, it's hard to see other people blow up on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, and the work that you put in, you know, doesn't do well. It's very draining. And then you can't help but compare your journey to other people. Like, why am I not blowing up? Must be something about me. You know? I'm not good enough. Why can't I just make something better? I don't know, bro. But it's the journey of life. One thing that I've learned about myself, I was always a very angry kid. I was very hot-headed. My hot-headedness, my rage as a kid, always, you know, pushed me to do something. It just made me want to do something, made me want to crash out. And with jealousy and envy, you know, you get this feeling in here. You feel the energy. Because there is an energy. There is an energy in here that builds. And what I've learned to do is learn to harness that energy, because it's energy. That's what it is. Instead of using it to crash out and just like lash out at people around me, or, you know, hold it until somebody does something that's worthy of a crash out. Instead of doing that, utilize that energy for something positive. And it takes a heck of a lot of willpower to do that. That's what I've learned, and what I'm learning to do is to use that energy to spur me on to get up to whatever I'm feeling jealous about. Feel this energy. All right, I need to make content. No, not even I need to. All right, I'm going to make content. All right, I'm going to make a song. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. Is because I'm using that energy to push me to do something. Instead of just feeling angry, like, I don't know, I'm getting goosebumps now. Instead of just feeling that envious energy inside you when you're looking at somebody else and being like, why am I not there? Use that, bro. Like, use it to be like, nah, I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna do something about it right now. What can you do right now that is gonna push you towards where you're trying to go? That's what we need to learn. That's what I'm trying to learn. And when I feel that energy, it makes me stubborn. It makes me focused. It locks me in. It makes me think I'm going to get it. I'm going to get there and I'm going to do it the way I'm going to flipping do it. And they're all going to see. They're all going to see me do it. That's the way that it makes me feel. And that's the way that, I'm trying to use the energy. And also on that topic, while I'm rounding out this video, I checked out a studio for me to go to on the regular, because I feel like it's a necessary step in my evolution and my progression as an artist. I've always prided myself on being able to make incredible music at home with what I have, just on my laptop by myself. I think I need to make the step into a studio so I can create better music, so I can increase my skills with the equipment that they have, with the instruments that they have, the preamps, the compressors, the VSTs that they have, the synthesizers. It sounds really exciting, right? And I can't wait, and I want to do it. But the thing is, it costs, and it's going to be an investment. I always pictured that I would make money from music a long time ago, and I would use that money to put back into my music. But because I haven't really made money from music, I've kind of been stuck at the same place for like 5 years since I started dropping music. So this will be an investment into myself that I'm not really getting anything out of straight away. But I think it's a necessary investment. A lot of good is going to come out of it, but it's going to cost me. It's going to cost me. But I think I'm going to do it, guys. I'll be in there 1 day a week, 8 hours every week. And the content that I'll make in there will be crazy, bro. It'll be so good. The music that I'll make in there will be so cool. Like even this. Like right now, this is my home. My bed is up there because it's a studio. That's the dining table right there. The kitchen's right behind me. And then behind that is the bathroom. This is where I live. If I'm in the studio, I'm going to take you to the studio. And we'll cook up in the studio and have these conversations in the studio. It's exciting, man. And I want to do it. And I guess I need to take that step of just spending that money on studio time. It's scary, bro. But I think I'm going to do it. But that's an update into how I am. Yeah, it's a journey, bro. It's a journey to be the biggest artist in the world. It's just about finding the moments of peace and joy. All right. Love you guys. Peace.